Hi, welcome to my biannual video. Um, I wanted to do a weird roof. No, sorry. I wanted to do a normal roof with a weird looking building. So, as a sort of challenge to roof really anything. So, that's what I'm going to do. I might do another one of these if I enjoy making this one. For now, this is just sort of a one-off. I had this idea. I realized how much roofing in general sucks and how many people hate roofing. Yeah, that's it. So I could go into the gallery and get a weird-looking house, but I think I'm just going to make a weird-looking house myself. Which means I am going to be making a random shapes to sort of try and encapsulate a sort of vibe. I'm not really worried about the insides yet, obviously. I'm going to put an octagonal room somewhere. Well, that opened it up because it's a deck, not a room. I should really do a round room. That will mess me up even more. Oh, beautiful. And then a differently shaped round room. Oh, I can't do that. It's probably too big. Okay. So there's limits even in The Sims. Okay, sure. Whatever you want. I would really like... Yes. I mean, I'd say that that's a weird shape, right? That is atrocious. Do I help myself and get rid of these sort of nooks? No, I make it worse. I need to make it worse. I need to add this here and this. Yeah. Okay. How are we going to roof this? Well, first of all, I don't know. I'm not sure if we can. I honestly don't know because this is an atrocity. Truly an atrocity. But that's fine. Let's first of all start by adding like a porch situation. Let's add this right here. Envelops that quite nicely. I'm going to make this sort of, I suppose, a ground floor balcony. I'm sure there's a word for that, but I don't know it. And to really make it a balcony, let's lift the entire house up a little bit. Let's actually add some more. Oh, right, shit. Yeah, put it like that. Let's add some more deck right there. Do I like it like this? Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's add a quick little staircase. We don't really worry about the color of the staircase or the style or the materials yet. Now, if you have a shit looking house, like shape-wise, right? The easiest thing you could do is make it into a modern house, right? Because that's always going to be weirdly shaped. Just wanted to fix that right there. Because that's always going to be weirdly shaped, and you can just go with like flat roofs, stuff like that. You can get away with stuff like, say, this. Right, like, oh, that's modern. Modern is like a catch-all term for ugly or badly thought out, which is a little bit of a joke because obviously the modern style is very cool in a lot of ways, but it's just very often it's sort of a disguise for ugly things. So I'll just to illustrate my point, I'm going to make it modern right now. Try to roof it in a modern way, which doesn't usually involve hipped roofs, but I thought perhaps we could sort of play around with this little odd thing right here. Not really sure what to do with the weird, really weird round shape that I created here for myself, which is honestly my own fault. I'm fully aware of that. God, what have I done? What have I done? Honestly. How am I... like, this, it's pretty cool, right? This situation here. What am I going to do with this? I know I purposefully said, oh, I want to do a weird round shape. But I have to commit. The thing is, you're waiting for me to finish my sentence, I know. I'm still thinking, right? The thing is, I purposefully used two different curves, so that sucks. Also, if I build a ceiling, it has this octagonal overhang. Like, what's the point of a round room if you're going to give me an octagonal ceiling? Like, this one works. Look, this is round, but this isn't. What's that about, Sims? EA, please explain to me. What are you doing? So that is something to piss you off, but let's work with the, how do you call it, shortcomings of the game and lean into that. So we'll put a tiny little roof right here and we'll do a diagonal one right there. Right? I really wish we could have a half round roof, but I don't think we can do that. I'm pretty sure we can't do that because it's simply not in the game. But let's match the curve of the roof to the outside there. I really should use that one. Wait, come on. Right. That's a pretty good match, honestly. Like, we're almost there. Just a little bit. Honestly, that's not bad. So let's bring it down. And let's extend this one a little bit. Until it is flush. And bring down the... what's it called? Like the eave or something? Now, this is a bit of a weird one. So I think we're going to have to turn it into a feature. It's not necessarily modern, but let's turn it right like that. And maybe if we do a diagonal sloped roof, I could perhaps make it work. I'm not sure how. It's not really coming together yet. Make sure all the edges are in. It's just very unfortunate that this is octagonal. That won't work. Though I am onto something right here. I know. This could be fun. Yeah, I think this should work quite nicely. Except, yeah, okay, except this hanging out. Ooh, I don't have a corner. Oh, I wish we had like a corner roof. But no. How am I going to do this? Like, this is as small as I can get it. Do I... sorry for bumping the mic. Do I add a hip and a diagonal hip right there? Just sort of pull it together. perhaps a 1 in. Ugh. It's a stretch, I'm not gonna lie. It's that's not gonna work. Okay. Well, what if we... Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. I do really like this though. Perhaps we go the cheap route. Let's first of all extend that to go into it. And either we say like, it's meant to be like that, or we try and cover it somewhat. If that's even possible. No, I don't have move objects on. Like, oh, we could do something like this. It's not covered, but sort of sort of a feature, I suppose. Is that something, like if something's this awkward, what I'm trying to get at is if something's this awkward, rather than try to hide it, perhaps you should make it a feature? I suppose that's the lesson we can learn here. I suppose. I am unsure of what to do currently. Can I? No, I can't. No, that's not possible. Ah, feck. We'll return to this later when I have more inspiration. All right. So, returning to that modern vibe. First of all, let's see what happens if we make this a little bit higher. I mean, these are always going to be awkward. Like round roofs, who am I kidding? That's going to be awful. But perhaps if we put a hip, half-hipped, right there to match the eave. Of the round roof, we can at least kind of like extend it. And I'm going to have to up this one a little bit to hide that and to keep this balanced. Ooh, no, rather I'm going to take this down. So the corner flushes right there. I'll take this down. Ooh. Just a little bit, right? That is already looking so much better. However, we're going to apply the same principle, but with a little bit more control. So I want it to be like pretty far in. Right, something like that. And then we can do a little one right here. Yoink, yoink. Boop, boop. One down. Thank you. Ah! Oh, that sucks. That absolutely sucks. Okay, let's Okay, we're going to have to lower this down. We'll match the eave. Like so. I guess this will just have to do, I suppose. It's it is what it is. But we can make one that is differently angled. Oh, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Let's tuck in the edges. Like a little French tucked. What am I talking about? A French tucked roof, you know, like the shirt in your pants. That's a thing. Now. All right. See, this is what I mean. This looks a lot better. It's just a shame that we're sort of forced to... Well, are we forced? We can do whatever we want. Honestly. Perhaps this is not too bad of an idea. Just make this like an overhang. But then we have this little awkward bit. We're still going to have awkward bits, honestly. Let's see if we can mask that somehow. Maybe a diagonal half hip. It doesn't exactly agree with me there. Did you see that? It was like, no, I don't really, no, I don't want to. Well, you're gonna have to. Wait, excuse me. What is your problem? Why is that? This is, oh, that's a mess. Are you, okay, you're right there. Okay, so boop, if we take that in. Oh no, we gotta, yeah, we don't take that in. But that is unfortunate. Okay, I'm not forming coherent thoughts. Well, a lot of thoughts, but I'm not translating them into words. So the thing is, I really want to extend this point outward. But the problem is, as you can see, we have a half hip. That is, but perhaps, if this is no, but that defeats the purpose of the diagonal curve that we've got going on here. So that won't work unless I no, that's not going to work. We'll get back to that later. Like the other one, we're going to think about it, have a little cry, and then return to it later. For this, I thought I could soften up the roof like so. Ah, well, it was a good try. Because that is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Can always make it like that, like intentionally make it like a gable to accentuate this sort of bird's beak thing we've got going on here. Let's try that out. No, you know what? We're making a modern roof. We're making a modern roof, so why don't we make a modern roof? We can even, do you get it? It's a roof joke. Match the eave. Now we could do this probably with a singular roof. We've now done it with two roofs. Do you see that vision? Beautiful. See, that's the thing. That's why modern builds are sort of a cheat code, because you can just sort of do wacky shit like that and be like, yeah, that's a style choice. The same with probably my favourite cheat code, which is plop a deck on it, right, pull it over, and just bring it up. Oi. Oi, oh. Why can't I bring it up more? I was going to say. See, it covers the weird round roof right there. And we can give it a stylish trim. Now let's see, among our trims, we need sort of a low trim. I think this one is probably excellent for that. Boom, flat roof, sort of. Doesn't that work beautifully? Except for when it clips into that. Okay, let's do a lower roof. Or even better. That works beautifully. Now we do still have this, and I don't want to cheat it again with a sort of flat surface. So let's go with... Okay, so I'm going to try out a couple of things and you can watch with me, right? Why something does and doesn't work. This would be a traditional roof, right? The most standard. But that is so out of style within this modern look. It's sort of like we have this extravagant modern sort of mansion, I suppose. And a gabled roof? Like, what are you doing here? You're in the wrong area. This is not your party. Like, what? Why are you here? But the thing is, if I do another one of these, it's a little bit gimmicky. Like, oh, you're just crisscrossing sloped roofs, I mean. Well, actually... Maybe. Oh, maybe I don't like this. If I lower it, do I get the fence back? I do not. That's infuriating. That's actually... Oh, no. Okay, well, don't panic. Maybe if we give it a thick little trim. Oh, it doesn't even give the trim right there. That is criminal. Well, we'll have to have it overhang then. You know what? A thick trim. Oh, God, I can't speak anymore. A thick trim does really solve a lot of issues here. It still doesn't really solve this issue right there, but, you know, we'll think about that. It also doesn't give this a trim, so we can extend that somewhat. Okay, so it's still looking messy. I know you don't have any trust in me. That's fine. I don't have any trust in me either, but we're going to work it out. Now, if you have this singular piece of wall sticking out, just slap a chimney on it. Easy. Boom. Done. Don't bother with a roof. Chimney. That's your answer. That's your solution. Get one that fits your building style. Like, I really like the one that I put in, but I'm just going to show you like different options. But say this was a traditional cottage. Say it was. Just ignore the rest of the roof and the shape of it. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, actually, maybe we can sort of make it a mid-century modern-ish thing with some wood tones. Well, I'll keep it for now. I'll keep it for now. So I still don't know what I'm going to do with this, but we'll manage. We're going to manage, right? It's going to be fine. Let's decorate the rest of the house. Not the inside, the outside, mind you. We might do the outside if we really, really feel like it. But for now, I'm going to promise you the inside at least. I want some vertical slats. I'm going to have to see what kind of edges there are here to be sure I can match them. Yeah, all right, that's vertical, all right. That is the paw print, I don't know, cats and dogs? Probably cats and dogs. Oh, that is a floor. Cats and dogs, cats and dogs, cats and dogs. Cats and dogs. Where are your vertical stripes? Are you kidding me? Are you telling me there's no... Excuse me, hang on. Hang on, we're going to search for them in a different way. Packs. Cats and dogs. Where are you? There you are. Oh, thank goodness. Are you telling me there's no color match on that? Are you for real? You're joking. What do you mean there's no color match on that? What's this? What is this? Why are you... Oh, God. Oh, God, you're actually pulling my leg. Okay, well, if something like that happens, you cry a little, and then you add a trim. And your life is solved. Like, that's it. It's as easy as that. Let's go along with the white right there. There you go. Now let's give this a white colour, or at least light. Oh, it doesn't have a light version. Okay, do we got something else that's low to the ground, but also white? Well, we've got that one, but it's quite slim, quite light, having something girthy right there. But if that's how it's going to be, then that's how it's going to be. Let's slap a roof on it. What's this called? A roof sheet, I suppose. Slap that on it. And now we're going to decorate everything else. So the rest of it will be quite easy on the eye, quite calm. Oops, I say as I put the most hideous sand-coloured thing on there. But honestly, most of it's going to be easy on the eye. Right, and we'll do one other accent, which is going to be, I think I'm going to bring it back. Like so. Okay, so now white is sort of the way to go because of this trim, because of that trim. That works really well. But also I want to, let's go for the same non-matching cats and dogs trim, which I'm still angry. Like, how could you? Honestly, in earnest, how could you do that to me? Let's give this a white base, just like the rest of it. There we go. Okay. Yeah, like that. Let's make this a pretty wood. There we go. And we'll give this like a good warm wood colour. Oh, look at that. Now that is a colour match. I kind of need to colour match the stairs a little bit better now, I suppose, after I've done that rant. Too red. Oh. Yeah. This is better, honestly. It's sort of, because it's neither this nor that, I'm not going to get a perfect match for either that or that, but it's something like an in-between brown. It sort of connects them together in a weird way. So, honestly, I don't mind it. Now, I think I'm going to tuck this in, see how it looks, just to give that one some room. I quite like that decision. I'm going to tuck this one in as well to give the chimney some room. That's also a good decision. I'm going to match the eave of the other one. I'm going to tuck these in as well, just to make it a little bit less busy. Right. Okay, now for this thing right here. What can we see in the roof objects category to close that off? Can we just slather some some of these on it? Honestly, this would suit it, just not there. But like, no, that would probably be on the straight piece, right? That would be here. Oh, I can't do, can I? Thought I couldn't do it. Okay, let's just see it. Yo, that works really well. Okay, I can't put it right there anymore, even though my move objects is on. Yeah, okay, so even there are, with that, there are some limits. All right, so my first idea was this roof duct, which didn't completely cover it. Is it overkill to put like 3 next to each other? That's probably, I mean, nobody knows what's going on there, right? You have no idea. Oh my God. What is that? That is straight up cheating. That's not putting a git roof in. And I'm going to be like pseudo lecturing. Like, sometimes you just gotta, you just gotta work with whatever you've got. And I don't know why I was being so difficult about this. Why was I even bothering with that? Like, this is all I needed to do. So this is a bit of an awkward eave, granted. Perhaps. No, it's going to mess with everything. No. Okay. So, sure, this is something that we could work on. But I think it's honestly just Sims not really working for us. Yeah, because it's this one. And it's the thick eave. No, the thick roof trim. Well, in that case, we'll try a less thick roof trim. I mean, the problem sort of persists. It does make the build look better. I'll give it that. We have a little bit more to work with now. A dormer window. There's not a lot of dormer windows that would look really good with this build, with this style of house, unless we put another chimney. No, we already have like a chimney right there, so that's honestly not really an option. It's kind of cheating if we do it like that again. I mean, these are not modern. What even is this? That's not going to work. Some Art Deco right there. Doesn't that look suitable? Okay, anyway. We can surely think of something to do here. I mean, I kind of like this. Perhaps if we... Oi! If we put down a wall right here, right? And we hang something off of it, like that beautiful thing. Or maybe we move that wall. I mean, yes, but the supports for it. So what I wanted to do, I wanted to cheese it a little bit and remove that wall. Have it hanging over there. I mean, that's cool, right? But what about the supports? Can I do very, very tiny pillars? I can't lower them. So no, I can't do very tiny pillars. Yeah, okay, that's not going to solve my problem. I don't know what I was trying to do. I could do, like... I mean, I suppose I could do a half wall. Maybe I'll do that. I'll do a half wall, right? Just tall enough to support this. Give it that good old white trim. Beep. And then we'll take another bloody half-hipped. No, sloped. Sorry, I get my terms mixed up. Oh, hang on. We didn't even need to put that in. We didn't even need that. No, no, no. We do need it if we want it to be pretty. Boop, just bring it all the way down. Just this tiny little overhang thingamajig, I suppose. Okay, yeah, weird. But bear with me. What if plants? Right? Do you see the vision? You don't? All right. Well, just hang on for a bit, please. Because what if plants? What if more plants? What if plants? And how about, have you considered plants? Look at that! I mean, it could be worse. Could be a whole lot better, honestly. What if I tuck this back in? That's probably better. It was getting a little bit crowded. But yeah, we sort of masked this weird little edge right there. So I'd say we successfully roofed a very, very awkward shape. Now, to sort of drive the point home of possibilities of this sort of roofing, let's add some decor. Add some windows first of all. Like a house like this is going to have a lot of windows going on, right? So I want that. Is this, no, eco lifestyle, that's what it is. I want this one because I want to color match that, which is not currently doing. But yeah, that is a vibe. I want to attach these, right? And not a match. Eco lifestyle. Do you have any? Nah. That kind of sucks. I mean, we could do something like that. No, I hate it. Oh, we'll skip that. We can do this though. That seems like something an architect that makes this would do. That means me. I suppose. Ooh, fun. Okay, so put that over there and put that there. Oh, look at that. I don't know. I'm in a very weird mood. I'm sorry that I'm making so much noise. I'm just very excited that we got this to work. Like, honestly, didn't expect it. I know I made a promise, but it doesn't mean I always believe in my own promises. And it's nothing personal. It's just... I don't know what I was trying to say there. Anyway, Let's put a little sort of bay window right there. That ties in the industrial look of the grey part of it again. Let's see what they supports all curved walls, large and extra large curved walls. Okay, so that does support it all. Let's just slap as many windows as we can against it. Okay, now we need to add some things right here. So this is an asymmetrical window. We can't fill it with two of these, so I'm going to opt to place this intentionally asymmetrically. The same doesn't go for this one because I can place it symmetrically, but I don't want to. I think this will have to do. So there's the windows. Now we can do something like this, right? Put some plants in there because that is our favorite pastime. Just slap some garden things in there. I know I said in the beginning I would make this some sort of balcony thing, but honestly I think it's better suited to just be this sort of, I don't know, area. Botanical area, if that's even something you could call it. Might be a very, what do you call it in English? Generous name to describe it. That was it. Generous. That's the word I was looking for. Now let's go into the dark and add some lighting. Right there. Let's add that little lovely post box and this old thing right there. Let's add a little bit of a fence. Let's see, I quite like this one. That suits it. That suits the windows mostly in their colour of wood, but it might be clashing a little bit too much with the rest of it, so good old this one, whichever it's called, the Tuftful privacy fence. It's a staple for any somewhat modern build, right? Something like that. Beautiful. We put a little bit of a paving down right here. Boop. Like so. We remove that one because we don't need it. We go into our garden lights. And we add them along the path. Like so. And perhaps we even build a little deck right here. So they have access to the garden. So they can have like a back door. Let's add this to be a deck. Like an honest to God deck. Is there something that is multicolored? Has like a white trim? No. Oh, lovely, but wrong way around. No, this is fine. We'll just stick with this. And we could do... No, it's also the wrong way around. Okay, no, we're just going to stick with this. Let's add a white... There we go. No, actually. I love it, that's solid. No, this is fine. We'll add another white fence right there, but to sort of tie it all together. I know there's a lot going on, and I'm really trying to make it as cohesive as I can while using different things. Now let's say these are posh people, and posh people have a pool. A pool? I don't know what that pronunciation was, I'm sorry. Insufficient funds? Forgot I actually have a sim here. Should have done that in the beginning. I'm doing quite all right with the funds. I mean, I've only done the outside. So, really haven't done quite all right with the funds. Yeah, that's the same one as the front. So let's just slap that on there. Yoink, yoink. There we go. I can't, oh God, I can't paint that awkward corner. Okay, so I love the fact that we have round rooms now. They do need some work. Honestly, they need a lot of work. Still, it's nice that we got them. Even if they're not perfect. Okay, so that is sort of a garden area done. Let's add a nice little door. I say a nice little door and I proceed to put in the largest thing possible in existence. Now, something that's not sitting right with me yet, which I haven't even paid attention to, is the roof colour. It's not cute. I mean, this is a subtle grey, which is nice. I think I do like that, but let's experiment a little bit. Do we like green? You know, I did this as a joke, but honestly, no, who am I kidding? It's not a vibe. It's not cute. Grass roofs. It's very eco. No, that's hideous. Okay, now we're playing around. I do always like the finer one, but probably a very modern roof is probably best. Although I do, you know, honestly, this is quite cute. From the Snowy Escape. Yeah, I'll go with that. I'll go with that. It's a match. So, yeah, let's do some landscaping. Just a little bit more landscaping. But otherwise, I think we're nearly done. Really, because it's been quite an adventure to put this roof together, but I think we did a bang on job, honestly. These bushes are so tiny. I kind of want like a good filler bush mostly. Oh, well, speak of the devil. That's a good filler bush. Of course, I'm in spring and it's snowing, so I really should have started in summer. But yeah, the landscaping looks a little bit shit because of it. But just imagine it's all colourful. Let's put a little tree right here. I swear it's a beautiful tree, you just can't see it right now. Put a couple of flowers right there. Just to skirt it a little bit. Then we'll do some dirt underneath it. Well, let's make it round. There we go. And honestly, I think that's the outside done. Now, that is... Oh. Let's get rid of that for the sound. That is our awkwardly shaped house roofed. I know, it's not the best roof in the world, but it does hide a lot of the fact that it is a weirdly shaped building. I think we did a pretty alright job roofing this, especially if you look at the inside. Obviously, I haven't really paid any attention to the floor plan yet, but there is a lot going on here. It is a weird house. So, yeah, I think I don't want to pat myself on the back too much, but I think, honestly, we did pretty damn good. So, yeah, that's it. Just a quick little video. Do let me know if you want me to decorate this. I may just listen. I might not, but there's always the possibility that I will listen. So, in the meantime, have a lovely day. Go play some Sims for yourself, or House Flipper, or any Minecraft, anything that you can build in. It's fun. Do it. You'll enjoy it. Or not, just watch my videos. That's fine as well. Do I have anything more to say for the outro? No, that's it.